Hey guys, Jesper here, killing zombies in Tartarus again. I was working on my map. I had to remake it. There were some fatal flaws with it. The scale was off, and I wanted to redo it just to see if I could get the scale right, and I think I was successful. So I spent some time just being silly with it, and I was going to show you a little bit of that, show off some of the rooms in Tartarus again. Run around this place, it gets really confusing. This is one of the main reasons why I made a map. Come in here, and okay, well, we have a choice. Oh, okay, another choice. What if I go over? No, there's another choice. A couple of wisps every once in a while. Random zombie. It gets kind of confusing having to fight one or two things and try and find your way around. I'm going to just try and run away from these things if I can. Go down here. Oh, that's a dead end. What if I go up here? Let's go this way. Whoa. Nope, there's nothing down here either. This is, you see what I'm saying? This place is crazy. So I made a map. And it was kind of hard to look at just because it was a raw model in Blender. So I put some texture on it just to change it up a little bit and to give it a little bit easier read on the depth, and I also added some lighting to it to give it some shadows, which also helped with the depth. So as soon as I eradicate this random trash, this is just what I picked up finding dead ends. So it can be very annoying for a lower level to try and run around here and figure out which way to go. Anyway, while I finish these guys up, let me switch over. You guys can see the Blender view here. I colored textures based on the rooms, and I don't know why, but the elves, I decided to use Elven script, which yeah, I know it doesn't really fit, but whatever, it was fun. Oh, that's my gimp. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. So I used Elven script on the Elven rooms for the Elven spawns. I got a little mushroom guy over here, skeleton guys, some zombies, slimes, things like that. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Let me make sure I'm not dying again. Pick up some of this. These guys do drop good artifacts. They're still selling quite well. Wisps are pretty good for that. Alright, I'm just gonna chill over here. Hopefully I don't get attacked by too much. But here is the new and improved map. I actually spent 4 hours streaming on Twitch when I made this, so if you want to see how I did it, it's available over there. But basically, I used a 3-meter scale for the rooms, and I scaled all of the hallways down by I think a quarter, so that they wouldn't bump into things like here, and especially down on level 2 with the 4-way intersections like this one right here. That stuff was really confusing. Let me actually bring up a pencil so I can draw stuff if I need to. But yeah, like this didn't work on my old map. So that's the main reason why I remade it. Things like that, and also my ramps were the wrong size on the old map as well. But so here we are. This is the entrance. Level 1. This is the first patrol room right here. And I didn't texture the ghost room because I don't know if that's permanent or not yet. All these are elf rooms. all over the place here. This first level. Got a little mushroom room here. And yes, I just stole these images from Google. Sorry if anything's copyrighted. All of it said it was royalty free, I swear. But anyway, going down to level 2, that's the real maze down here. So this is where we come in. Got the 3-way choice. Remember, going straight from there is the way to the skeleton room. Zombies are up here. Slime room is this way. I'd never go that way. Whoa! What did we do? My bad. So anyway, I'll show you my favorite way to go up here. This is actually the way I came in on this video. Was I came up the left path, and if you go left immediately, you'll bump right into the big zombie room. This is where all the big, like the hordes of them hang out. I like that room as a fighter mage. A lot of fun. But what I did was I actually came down this path. This is the first choice that I took, and then came down into this dead end over here. And then went up to the top, went down. This is where I'm at right now, is in this second dead end. And if you see, there's another dead end here. If I keep going with this map, one of the things I want to do is actually color the hallways so you can see where the choices that you make easily go off into areas that don't go anywhere. And I can actually add the patrols. That's one of the things I wanted to do. Like this slime room over here is actually just got one little slime in it, and it's actually his patrol starting point. He goes out this way, so I want to make the slime actually travel that way down the hallway. And there's zombies in here, so I'd like to put them in the texture as well. I don't know. I might do that. I might just leave it as is. But this is a better look at what the room looks like. If I can figure out a way to share this 3D model with people so they can look at it themselves and rotate it, I'll definitely do that. But I just did want to show it off real quick so people can actually see the map from a 3D perspective. Yep, my suggestion is when you come into the dungeon, level 2, you go left, and then if you follow the left wall, you're actually going to end up in a spawn room, this first room right here with the slime. Or if you end up figuring out where that zombie room is, that one's right over there. And then the other part of my loop personally is to zig and zag out of there. I go a zig, a zag, a zig, a zag up this ramp here. And instead of going down to where I'm hiding right now, if you actually just start following the right wall after you go left there, you ignore all of this stuff, you end up in another zombie room. Zombies and wisps over here, up in the corner of the dungeon. So there's 5 rooms, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, there's 6. Nope, there is 5. I lied. And here's the skeleton room. This one's kind of fun. It's got one connection that comes off from the zombie room. Doesn't go anywhere else. This actually connects down back up into the center part where the skeleton room is at. So you can leave the main zombie room. I don't know if I can pan that way real quick. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. You can leave that way. Go down here, and you can go to the skeleton room from the second level, or you can come down here, and it actually loops in and back up into the front of the skeleton room. One of the first big loops there. It's all a big loop. This big slime room down here with, I think it's got up to 3 or 4 slimes in it. That also just loops around into that center point as well by the skeleton room. It does get confusing there because there's a couple of 4-way intersections really close to each other. So it gets kind of confusing. I try not to go that way because of it. It's easier to navigate to most of these rooms by staying on this left side and learning this left path up here. If you do want to just go to the skeleton room though, it's real quick. You just come straight ahead, and where'd it go? Right here. You go straight, and it goes down a ramp, and then it's your first right-hand turn. That's the skeleton room right there. If I zoom out, you can see my trace marks. Go right up to the skeleton room. One ramp down, first right, after you go straight, skeleton room. Anyway, that's Tartarus from a 3D's perspective outside of the dungeon. Kinda neat. Here's that alligator pit. I think it's supposed to have water at some point, and hopefully they stop popping up to this level. But this is a hidden secret door. This is a hidden secret door. This chest has awesome loot. This chest has awesome loot. This room has awesome loot. And this room has awesome loot. If you go right as you come down, this is the entrance to Tartarus. If you go right, it's the first room you hit. Also, amusingly enough, if you go left, it's the first room you hit. And if you follow the right hand wall leaving this as you entered it, it loops around and it actually comes back, and you follow the right hand wall back up to the entrance. Same with the left hand wall. If you follow the left hand wall in, you'll leave along this edge, and you'll go back around, and it'll actually loop around, and you'll end up coming up to the entrance. So you can't hug the wall to learn this dungeon. You'll literally only find one of the spawning rooms, and it goes right along the slime's patrol route. So he'll definitely kill you if that's how you try and learn the dungeon. Okay, that's my Tartarus map.